Without wasting your time, we are going to share top 5 best 4K 27-inch monitor. The number 5 on the list is LG. While the Gigabyte M27Q offers good value for its cost, there are some cheaper options you can get for a low cost, like the LG 27GL650FB, which is a good cheap 27-inch monitor. If you don't want to spend a ton of money on a monitor, you'll have to give up a few features and get something with a lower resolution, which is the case with the LG. Its 1080p resolution isn't ideal if you want the best text clarity possible, but it's still decent and good enough for office work. It also has great peak brightness and decent reflection handling for use in a well-lit room. It's designed as a gaming monitor with great performance as it has a quick response time and low input lag. It also helps with work use as you won't notice motion blur while scrolling through long documents, and your desktop inputs will feel responsive. Even though it doesn't have an sRGB mode, its out-of-the-box accuracy is still great, and if you don't need the most accurate colors, you'll enjoy it. The number 4 on the list is Gigabyte M27Q. If you're looking for something on a budget, the Gigabyte M27Q is the best 27-inch monitor for your needs. It's very similar in specs to the Asus ProArt Display PA278CV, so you aren't losing out on much by spending less. However, the big difference is that it uses a BGR subpixel layout, which can negatively impact text clarity in certain programs that don't support it, like if you're a photo or video editor. However, it isn't a big issue during regular use, and if it bothers you, you can always turn the screen upside down for an RGB subpixel layout, but that increases the input lag. Although it's designed as a gaming monitor, it has a few productivity features like its KVM switch in picture-in-picture and picture-by-picture modes. It also has great peak brightness and decent reflection handling if you want to use it in a well-lit room, and its wide viewing angles mean the image looks the same from the sides. It also has an sRGB mode with excellent out-of-the-box accuracy, which is important if your work requires accurate colors. The number 3 on the list is Asus. If you want something cheaper in the lower mid-range price category, you'll have to sacrifice a few features like a 4K resolution, but you can still find a good 27-inch monitor like the Asus ProArt Display PA278CV. You get a lower 1440p resolution, but the text clarity is still decent enough to read text legibly. This monitor is intended for content creators as it has remarkable out-of-the-box accuracy thanks to its sRGB mode, and it displays a wide range of colors in SDR, but it doesn't support HDR at all. It also has incredible ergonomics that make the screen very easy to adjust. Like the Dell S2722QC and the Dell U2723QE, it also has a USB hub with a USB-C port that supports DisplayPort Alt mode and has 4 USB-A ports if you need to connect your mouse or keyboard directly to the monitor. It has a few extra features like screen overlays, and you can preview documents in their actual size before printing them. If you aren't going to use the USB-C port, there's a cheaper variant without one, the Asus ProArt Display PA278QV, so get whichever suits your needs the most. The number 2 on the list is Dell S2722QC. If you want to save a bit of money and you aren't going to take full advantage of the massive USB hub of the Dell U2723QE, then the Dell S2722QC is also a great choice. As it's a lower-end model compared to the U2723QE, you don't get the same extra features, like the KVM switch, but it's still an excellent office monitor. It has one USB-C port that supports DisplayPort Alt mode with 65 watts of power delivery, which isn't enough to charge power-hungry laptops, but it's good enough to keep your battery going while you're using it. It doesn't have a dedicated sRGB mode like the U2723QE, which means some colors are oversaturated, but the out-of-the-box accuracy is still decent. It performs well in bright rooms because it easily gets bright enough to fight glare, and its reflection handling is very good. Its flicker-free backlight is ideal if you need to use it for long hours as it helps reduce eye strain. It also has wide viewing angles that make the image remain consistent from the sides if you need to share the screen with someone else. The number 1 on the list is Dell. The best 27-inch monitor we've tested is the Dell U2723 Key. It's a high-end monitor with a ton of features, and it's great for office use, and even excellent if you're a photo or video editor. Its 4K resolution helps deliver crisp images and sharp text clarity, and it lets you open more windows at once compared to a lower-resolution 27-inch monitor. As it's a premium monitor in Dell's ultra-sharp lineup, it has a massive USB hub that includes 5 USB-A ports and 3 USB-C ports, one of which supports 90 watts of power delivery, so you can charge a compatible device and display an image from it at the same time. It's easy to multitask with this monitor because it has picture-in-picture and picture-by-picture modes. It also has a KVM switch, meaning you can control 2 devices with the same keyboard and mouse. Its out-of-the-box accuracy is also excellent, and you won't have to get it calibrated to enjoy it to the fullest. Lastly, its wide viewing angle and incredible ergonomics make it a great choice for sharing your screen with someone else.